judges, guests, and fellow Toastmasters. Imagine me, 12 years old, 75 pounds, bogged down with 50 pounds worth of equipment, bogged down with seasickness, bogged down with the thought of entering a brand new world, a world that I wished to be a part of, but didn't know what lied ahead. I jumped backwards off the boat, on my way out to sea. I waved goodbye to my dad. He was on yesterday. With my last deep breath of air, closed my eyes, and started to inflate my breath, sinking deeper and deeper under the ocean. Got colder and colder. My mind couldn't wrap itself around how I was surviving underwater, but I just kept focusing. Breathing in and out. After what seemed like forever, my fins touched the ocean floor. I took one last deep breath, opened my eyes. All around me, hustling, bustling, brand new world. Fish everywhere, coral reefs, seaweed. It was all so unbelievable. From around the corner swam this bright orange fish. He swam right up to my mask and said, "Hello there, I'm Gary. Gary the Garibaldi." I had no idea what was going on. What was this? This was all so new to me. I could not wrap my mind around it. Gary said, "You're new here. Would you like me to show you around the city?" Sure, why not? So I followed him through the kelp forest, down to the sandbars where he hung out on Friday nights with his friends, the coral reef where he went to school, and finally this ridge where he met his wife. It was all so beautiful. I couldn't believe that I was actually a part of it, that I was being shown by Garibaldi, of all things, this world that I wanted to be a part of. He asked, "Have you ever seen an octopus?" "No." "Would you like to?" Of course." I followed him down to this cave. When I looked inside, I just saw one eye staring back at me. It said, "Hey, Grouchy, why don't you come out here? I have a friend I want you to meet." "Go away, I'm sleeping," said Grouchy. Gary came real close to me and he said, "Watch this." He bolted inside the cave and poked Grouchy. Grouchy almost immediately lashed out with one of his tentacles. It was the most hilarious confrontation I've ever seen. After about 5 minutes, Grouchy finally came out of his cave and swam away, mumbling something under his breath. Gary turned to me and he said, "Would you like to meet my family?" "Sure, why not?" We swam over to this cluster of rocks covered with purple sea urchins. So cool, so modern. I'd never seen any house like it. He said, "Honey, I'm home and I brought a guest." The most beautiful fish came out of this cave. She came right up to me. She kissed me on both cheeks. She said, "Hello, darling. How are you?" "Great." She told me about the life that they lived, how they met, how they fell in love. She told me about their 5 guppies that were currently taking a nap. She asked if I would watch over them while they went to the grocery store to get some things for dinner. I was only 12 years old. I'd never babysat my little sister, let alone 5 guppies that I'd never met. She assured me it would be fine. She swam away with Gary. The guppies came out. We decided to play hide and go seek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready or not, here I come. We played for a while, before finally I laid on the bottom of the ocean floor watching my bubbles swim up to the surface. The guppies swam in between them and asked if I could stay there forever. Finally, Gary and his wife came back, and I told them I had to go. So I went up to the surface. I told them, "I'll be back, I promise." 12 years later, I sat at the surface of the ocean, worried about what lied beneath me. I closed my eyes, emptied my vest. My fins finally touched the ground, took one last deep breath, opened my eyes. Welcome back, Leah. We've missed you. Madam.